Everyone's at different stages of their life, and some people don't want to come back but they're interested. Some people do want to come back and they need to understand what industry they want to get into. The biggest issue that we found as an organization through the Future of Ghana charity is that, through our surveys, is that access to information is terribly hard. Okay. You know, so even some of the people in the audience today were saying they want to apply for internships, they want to apply for jobs. Where do they go? And that's why, as a solution, we were talking about the government creating a government gateway, but they have to work in partnership with leading organizations that have the, capacity to reach out to the people that they want to engage, and hopefully, God willing, we can be one of those.
What's the biggest challenge the young person would face or faces? Is it just the flow of information?
It's not even just the flow of information. I think that our parents faced it as well, because a lot of them moved from Ghana to UK or Germany or Shanghai, wherever it might be. And it's a culture shock. It's different. Like, I look at my parents and I told them, you're first generation entrepreneurs. You moved from a village in Kumasi. You had it, I tell my dad, you had it in your mind that you were going to leave that village to move to Accra, to get on a plane, to go to a country that was kind of institutionally racist at the time, to start a new life, try to set up before my mom comes. When my mom comes, then we will start a family. And people can't even say your name properly, they don't respect you. So those same challenges still exist now for the second generation, because they're moving from one location that has a different culture, a different way of thinking, a different attitude, a different way of doing business, a different way of getting jobs, to a whole new landscape. So I believe it's something that has to be done progressive, and that's why the key message I was talking about today was about networks. Daniela talked about communities, it's the same thing. It's about immersing yourself within a support network, and that's what we have in these different diaspora groups. If something happens or someone's having a name in, then you're part of an association, someone gives money, that's a network, that's a community. The second generation, younger generation are just organized in a different way, and the first step is really about building that connection, and that's why we developed that framework from 2010 to 2014, where we were doing those WAM campaign, volunteering projects. So we've now got a framework. We know how to make it more sustainable, because at that time it wasn't. We were this young gun-ho, we need to go back, let's see what we can do. So yeah, it's about coming and understanding.
Is that about 2014 probably?
Yeah.
The strategy you used.
Yeah.
Would that be applicable now? Or you might want to go the way somebody suggested in the audience, that governments should make you ambassadors, put you as part of the delegations and the rest of it. How would you want to get people along with you?
I definitely want our organization to feed into national development. And as I said, one of the projects is the Future of Ghana publication, where annually we do a search for Ghana's top 30 under 30 young people. That's in country, in Ghana, and globally. We've got people all over, and I think that could actually become a think tank that supports national development or the integration of diaspora. And they become ambassadors as part of our organization for the government, and they're mandated to do X, Y, and Z. And I think that will make the process a bit more lucid, because we've got a constitution that supports the actual search. There's actual distinguished Ghanaians, and Natocho the first was on the panel this year as well. We had Emmanuel from Yes Ghana, and they're in all 10 regions in Ghana doing capacity building workshops. Hopefully next year, we had Lord Michael Hastings as well, who was part of our judging panel last year. He's the global head of KPMG for citizenship. He's going to all these countries, and he came to our leadership forum in 2015 in Ashesi. So we've got a network of Ghanaians and non-Ghanaians. Lord Hastings is a Ghanaian as well, but that really want to connect with this whole wave, and the government, they know they want to make Ghana the best place to do business, because everyone sees the fertile ground here. Everyone's so welcoming. I was lost yesterday when I was driving back from here, and I just asked a few people, everyone just stopped and just welcomed. You don't get that in other countries. And this is what we need to capitalize on to move forward.
It looks and sounds that the various interventions, propositions, and activities are all geared towards the elite. Somebody who's gone to school, gotten a degree, first degree, second degree, probably to the doctorate level and the rest of it. The people down the line, government says that it's going to make education free of charge up to the senior high school level and the rest of it. Programs like what you pursue, would you want to get down to the people and bring it up as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, we are one of numerous diaspora organizations. Even as I was on the stage, I was getting WhatsApps from people saying, let's connect, I'm watching you on YouTube. And they're doing the whole, they're trying to get 10,000 young people to have shoes. Because, you know, free SHS is laudable and it's fantastic. But there are mental issues that children face as well, psychological issues that children face. You know, if you wear the same school uniform every day, if you're not eating lunch, how is that affecting you when you're studying or you're trying to answer questions? So there's other interventions that need to come in, and you know, we should see this and see how we can respond, not just as a diaspora, but as a community of Ghanaians. I like the term diaspora rather than migrants. Migrants, this sounds a bit too dirty. I don't like that. You know, diaspora is okay, but I just think we're one Ghana. Like yesterday, after our debrief meeting, I sat down with Atto, Dennis and Michael, pioneering on the startups space here, you know, and we've been chatting whilst I've been in London anyway, because over the years we've built up this network of people that are doing, and we're just collaborating and coming together, and it's a real sense of hope that this new government has given, you know, but we can't rely on government. They're meant to create the enabling environment, and they're trying. There's one district, one factory, there's all of these other things, you know, a food for growth program, and we need to now get informed like we are, come to events like this, and see how we can position ourselves as individuals and as cooperatives to move forward.
Finally, look into the eye of a young person, male, female, an encouraged person, like you're encouraged, motivated deep within you. How do they come along with you? What message would you give?
Yeah, look, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We've been taking steps since 2010. We don't have the right perfect answer. It's a bit like parenting. No one knows how to be a parent. No one's giving you a manual. You just learn as you go. So if you really want to pursue an industry, or you want to get a job, or you want to just connect with Ghana, come. It's easier said than done, but I came to Ghana in 2005 with my family, 98 with my family, then 2005. But it was when I came with my brother in 2008 for the African Cup of Nations by ourselves that we really got to see Ghana, and we got to explore it and appreciate it different, because we weren't being dragged left and right to go to this house, that house, to see this auntie, this uncle, that we kind of, but we don't know, you know, and they used to change our nappies, okay, but we don't have that connection. But if we're empowered to take that step ourselves and build that connection, I think we'll be on a journey where we'll be able to understand ourselves as well. Because like I said, Mifri Ghana, it started as an identity crisis. Mifri Ghana t-shirts, red, gold, or green paint splashes, your name Kweko at the back. Seriously, I was having a breakdown, you know. But I realized I wasn't the only one on that journey. Just like everyone who wants to come back or remotely support the development of the country want to do that as well. You're not alone. So it's about, you know, networking, trying to talk to people, see what people are up to. But just take that step, come here, inhale the hot, fresh air, you know, see the frustrations that are here. But where there's frustrations, there's opportunities.
Arnold Sarfo-Kantanka, he says, "We free Ghana." Yes, you are Ghanaian. Come back home and let's develop the nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Charlie, you're good though.